What's up, everyone? Listen up. It was something on my mind that I wanted to share. And it's in regards to what's going on in the times right now with police brutality and people are being oppressed and wanting to defund the police department. I just want to share this. And I remember when Paul wrote in 2 Corinthians, he said, when I am with the Gentiles, I don't follow the law of the Jews. When I am with the weak, I follow the laws of the weak. I'm paraphrasing, okay? But basically what Paul was saying was this. When I'm with the Gentiles, I speak the language of the Gentiles. When I'm with the weak, I speak the language of the weak. When I'm with the broken, I speak the language of the broken. We have to remember this. I support police. I am non-biased against police. I think they have a tremendous, stressful job that they chose. However, we must remember when their job is not to protect. First of all, we have to remember police job is not to protect us. And I think I added a post back in 1989 where the Supreme Court upheld that decision. It's not the police officer's job to protect us. It's your job to protect yourself. Nevertheless, like I was saying, their job is to serve. They're there to serve the community. Just like Paul. Paul was there to serve the community of the Gentiles. If you're going to serve the community, you have to speak their language. You have to speak the language of people that have been impacted by traumatic events in their life. You have to speak their language. Their language is not your language. Their understanding is not your understanding. And that's why we need people that understand the language of the broken, of the hurt, of the weak, of the hopeless. If we don't understand their language, we'll never be able to communicate with them. You would never be able to communicate. That's like me going to any foreign land and wanting to speak their language, and then I get frustrated, I get angry, and I want to show my authority because you're not understanding what I'm saying. I should be trying to understand your language. That's all I'm saying. And I think police officers need better training. We don't need the badge. We don't need the gun. Look, I grew up in the inner city, and one thing I know about guns, I dealt with them before on both sides. One thing a gun does is intimidate. It will intimidate you. If you're carrying a gun, it makes you feel like you're the most powerful person in the world. I'm telling you from experience. If you have never handled a weapon, and if you're on the other end, you're not handling a weapon, you feel as if you're weak. You feel as if you cannot defend yourself. I'm telling you the impact, the psychological impact of a gun. That's what I'm telling you. So we don't need guns when we approach individuals like that. The homeless, we don't need pistols. We don't need guns. Mental health, I work in this field extensively with the homeless and mental health. And I'm telling you, we don't need that. Every case is different, of course. And if it's a non-violent case, we don't need it. If it's a non-criminal case, we don't need it. So I just wanted to share that. That was on my mind. And before I go, I want to say this. Us in the church, we have to start seeing color. We have to start seeing our differences. Jesus saw color. He saw differences. The difference is he never tried to oppress or hurt someone. Like when he went to in the book of Mark, When he met the woman and her daughter was possessed with a demon, she went to Jesus. She didn't know Jesus was the Messiah. She heard rumors about this great man. And knowing that her daughter was possessed, she was willing to do anything. She belittled herself in a sense when she went to Jesus. And she said, can you help me because my daughter's possessed? Jesus was offensive to her. He said, what? I shouldn't even be talking to you, first of all. He's like, you're not a Jew. You're a Greek. He pointed out her nationality and her ethnicity. He's like, you're a Greek. I should feed my children first. And she said, you're right. That's what she said. Her comeback was like, you're right. Why are you right? Because you're right. My people, the Greeks, we oppress you Jews. We conquered you guys. We tore down your synagogues. We did all these things. We oppressed your people. Yes, you're right. I shouldn't even be here asking you. I shouldn't be here asking you. I'm humbling myself. I shouldn't be here. And Jesus was like, you know what? You're right. Because you humbled yourself, you are absolutely right. Go home. Your daughter is healed. Oh, gee. Hey, look. That's a leader. Of course, we all have race prejudice, but it's what we do with it. And I just want to encourage anyone that's watching this, don't dismiss color. Don't be colorblind. That's an insult. That's an insult to the person you're talking to. Don't be gender blind. Don't be age blind. It's an insult. I'm a black man, and I want you to know that I'm a black man. My skin color speaks volume, and I want you to recognize that. All right? Well, hey, it's been 7 minutes on this video. I wasn't anticipating it to go this far, but I want to encourage you to continue to be a blessing in people's lives. You're an influencer. People are watching you. All right? Have a great day, you guys.